Hey everybody, my name is Joe.
I'm also Joe.
Welcome back to SNES Life. Tonight we're going to be playing Harley's Humongous Adventure. This is a, action platformer game. Box cover. There's so many things I want to say about this.
Okay, so he has a thumbtack. I'm assuming is like a sword.
A weapon of some kind, sure.
Jetpack?
He has a jetpack.
He has an H cut into his hair.
That's the thing that bothers me the most, is the lightning bolt with the H cut into the side of his head.
His glasses also have like the lightning bolt.
They do. I did not notice that one.
He is under a faucet, so either everything around him is giant or he's very small.
He is very small. So here's something. On the middle of his chest piece, does that look like the Electronic Arts logo to you?
No,
It does to me.
Isn't that just EA?
That right there.
I guess.
Tell me that ain't.
Yeah, I could see that. They're more separated, but I could see it.
That's Electronic Arts logo. I wonder if they had a hand in making this. It was made by a company called High Tech Expressions. So over here in the corner, usually if there's a little pop out, like this yellow and red square, it's like the number of controllers you need, or
What's it called?
Or the Super Scope.
High Tech.
And instead it's just Harley's head for some weird ass reason.
High Tech. What is that?
High Tech Expressions and Visual Concepts were the two companies that supposedly made this. They tried to, I think they went out of their way to try and make the cover look a bit like a comic book, and it looks okay. Don't get me wrong, I'd have picked it up, I'd have looked at it. I don't know if I'd have played it, but I'd have looked at it.
They don't seem to have the best
You're ruining yourself.
game creation.
Let's take a look at the back. Wah wah. Here is where you get the 90s
This
sentiment.
says they created Hunt for Red October.
Harley is a cool young genius whose biggest experiment just backfired in a heinous way. Something went wrong and now he's bug-sized. His machine blew up. Bogus. Harley has to search for the parts where he'll jump, swim, climb, fly, jetpack, look for weapons, and fight mutant bugs. You're in for a humongous adventure.
It also says that they made the Chess Master.
Oof. Well, you can't win them all.
But this also says they made Mega Man and Mega Man 3.
Well, then they didn't hit. I mean, they got a couple home runs in there.
Street Fighter 2, The World.
So here's a strange thing on the back of the box. They switched from the comic book art to what looks like claymation puppets or
and Ninja Gaiden.
figures. You got a bunch of screenshots. It ignores the usual layout in favor of an extra screenshot kind of spread everywhere, and then these little clay dudes. I guess they're not. Well, some of them look like they're digitized sprites yanked from the game, but he looks like he's clay. So you got dude with parachute. Above that guy, you flying in a jetpack. Apparently, at some point, you get to drive a toy tank. You get to fight a giant mutant rat. And apparently, you can float around in bubbles before piranhas find you. Now, supposedly, you're in your house, so I'm not sure why you have a bunch of pet piranhas, but whatever.
So Wikipedia says that the Harley's Humongous Adventure was originally developed by Visual Concepts and funded by the publisher Electronic Arts,
Bam!
but eventually published by High Tech Expressions.
So it was Electronic Arts logo.
Yeah.
See how awesome? I'm good. I was like, that looks like EA. Anyway, back of the box. I don't know that I'd have rented this from the back of the box. I'd have probably looked at it.
It doesn't?
And I'd have probably passed. I don't know. Hard to say. But, whatever. Let's go ahead and check out a manual. We do have a manual today. Son of a... There's that H on the side of his head bothers me now. Who made this game? Gives little kudos to the guys who programmed and designed it. Your controller layout. How to start the game. The object of the game, which is to collect all your parts from your machine that blew up and kill the giant rat at the end. Explanation of the game screen. Music and sound. 1 or 2 player game. It's you go, I go. So we'll just do 1 player. If we really want to swap, we'll just swap. Shows you the icons for extra lives, hearts, nuts, which is basically like your Mario coins. You get 100 of them, you get an extra life. Bells are your checkpoints, so you're like ding ding, and that's your checkpoint. You can walk, run, duck, jump, swim, climb, jetpack, which you need fuel for, of course. Your weapons, you have nails, thumbtacks, rubber bands, marbles, and firecrackers. You can also occasionally pick up a parachute, because sometimes if you fall far enough, it'll actually hurt you, but the parachute will automatically deploy if you have it. Bug sprays, your temporary invulnerability. The shrinker parts are the things you're looking for. They're at the end of each level. There are a bunch of different bugs and things in your house. Flies, bees, ants, fire ants, termites, ticks. This kind of explains how they move to you, but realistically we don't need to know how they move. We just get the point that they move and you kill them. Electric eels and piranhas. Again, I'm not sure why you have eels and piranhas in your house, but whatever. And then the rat at the end of the game is your most dangerous enemy. He changes each time you defeat him. His attacks get stronger and stronger. Oh, so maybe you have to fight him multiple times. There are a bunch of hazards like jacks, balls, staple removers, apparently. I'm not sure what the hell that is. Well, I mean, I know what a staple remover is. I don't know how it's...
Crusher?
Yeah, maybe it's alive and it tries to stab you, I guess. I don't know. So this lays out your levels. The lab, the kitchen, the playroom, the closet, you fight the rat. The bathroom, the library, your bedroom, the rat. The attic, the roof, the backyard, the lab again, and then the rat. So, and some of these, you can see here it says library 2 levels, Harley's room 2 levels. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19 total levels, which is pretty decent. Your high score, which doesn't really mean because it doesn't do anything for you. If you use up all your chances, you get a chance to continue the game once. So you get 1 continue. This is the explanation of your controls again for some reason. Oh, when the continue screen. And then your credits. So I like that they pulled a lot of things right out of the game. This one's the different motions that the guys go through in their animations. That's kind of interesting. I like that it shows you what the different weapons look like and then also the icons to pick them up. I mean, it's a fairly thorough manual without being super overly wordy. I would have liked them to have given a little bit more of a story. It just says the object of the game is like, oh, you built a shrink machine and it blew up and now you're tiny. Go find the parts. But whatever. I'm going to go ahead and turn us on there. We'll get started. High-tech expressions. Not EA Sports. I wonder if there's like a cutscene to show us what happens, maybe. Oh. This is the weakest parachute ever. Also, why are you wearing a green jumpsuit? It's just terrible. This is the story of Harley, genius, scientist, and all around cool dude. He's ever remained experimental shrink machines and total control. Until one day he screwed the pooch. You gonna make it there, Chumley?
I'm a bit tired.
I like how he just works randomly in his rap with his jetpack on. Like he refuses to take it off. Shrinks Harley, explodes. Oh. And that's it. That's your lab. You've stolen the parts of the shrinker. Hunts, battle the bugs. Find the parts. Reverse the shrink rate. Good luck. Oh, there's an icon layout again. That's nice. Okay. High score. Because high score doesn't matter. And credits. I'll go first.
I would save it at the beginning.
45 seconds to grab power-ups.
Why do his hands look like that when he jumps?
So the controls aren't the tightest thing I've ever dealt with, but they're not bad. The fact that you have... Oh. Crappy screwdriver done stabbed me. I like that you can suction cup to walls. That's kind of cool. And then it takes all my gas away. Prick.
This seems to be rather inconsistent about size, I think.
Why is that? I mean, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just curious.
The bugs are very large compared to the rest of the stuff.
I mean, agreed.
And your things that you're throwing also look rather large.
Well, I'm throwing a nail. But you're not wrong. I do agree the size seems a little off. Damn it.
Also, how's he able to throw the nail? Is he just extremely strong, or does he keep his original, like, body density and strength? Kind of like Ant-Man. Also, the bug spray being the invincibility makes so much more sense when you realize the enemies are the bugs.
Oh my god. Ah. I tried to avoid it. Holy crap. Didn't have a chance in hell on that one. Ah, come on. I jumped, you prick. Hey, I got the part. It's good because I was about to die again. Player tanks a lot.
Lord Goober said...
Hey, Rob. It's a platformer. Indeed.
I think I got bit by a spider. It looks awful like a spider bite. Oh well. Why are you driving a tank?
Because I'm in the toy room, apparently. I do kind of enjoy the continue points being little like bellhop bells. Screw you. God's sakes. Ah, your hitbox sucks. Hitbox sucks. Take a shot at the tank level. Come on then. B jumps, A shoots. It's really all you need to know in the tank level. And your control pad will move you left, right. Up and down controls the height of your gun. So you can shoot at an angle. I found it easier just to keep it shooting straight, personally.
Why does he move forward so much?
It's got some loose controls.
I want to say it's like... Like when you press the forward button, it goes a certain speed, and then the more you press it, the faster it goes. But if you let go, it keeps that speed.
Does it?
I'm not touching anything.
I mean, you're falling back.
I guess. Not enough. This controls terribly.
It's pretty bad. The control in the first level when I was on foot was also pretty loose, but not as bad. So now you're on foot. So yeah, B jumps, A throws your weapon. You can hold up and A as well to throw up. X is your climb slash jetpack, but you don't have any gas. If you hold down Y, you will run. If you run and jump, you'll jump further or higher. Or you can just get the thing at the end and beat the level. We have no lives left, though.
Do you want me to save?
Sure, I don't care. Second level of the playroom. Rugged. Hey, look, they have holes in them, so there's no copyright for using Legos. So if you press select, you can change back to your nail weapon, or you can just stick with the marbles. Not gonna be able to get up there. Respawn? Oh, look out. Those are fire ants, by the way, because apparently they're on fire. And they look nothing like ants. But there are a ton of them.
That hit you.
You gotta hit them twice,
But I don't.
don't you?
No? Sure, I guess. I don't know. It's...
Oh, controller down. It's what?
not good.
I mean, no.
The marble seems to be momentum based, and it's poorly based in momentum.
Oh.
No, you just jumped through them.
Well, I didn't realize that. I feel like if it has to give you this much invulnerability to make it through an area, then they've probably made a mistake. Oh, hell. And I can't suction cup to that wall. Apparently I have to go left.
You didn't expect to make it, did you?
I mean, did you expect me to make it?
No.
I don't know what's up there. Give me the good. Oh. Whatever. I guess. Hell, that's not even a way I can go. Whoop. No idea where I'm going. Shit, where's the part? Huh. Alright, so I gotta get back there somehow. Isn't there a lift right here? Maybe not. Oh, for shit's sake.
It's to the right.
What's up there?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You already went over there.
Hey! I'm invincible. Yeah, for half a second. So we should be at the first rat, I think. Oh no, the closet first, then the rat.
Did you save it?
I did. Ah! Stupid thing. Out of the way, suckers. Ooh, firecrackers. Ah! Alright, I don't think the firecracker works.
Well, I mean, clearly it does work. Just
Well, yeah, but it's gotta be...
sucks.
Well, it probably doesn't suck. It's probably just a matter of figuring out the timing on it. Oh, really?
he stomp everywhere?
Because he's 12 and he thinks... well, that's the problem, actually. He doesn't think. What did I just pick up?
I don't know. Fuel?
Oh, I did. I got the jetpack fool. Now I want to know what else was up here. That's it. All that for a heart, which I think I'm pretty sure I lost on the way there.
I mean, you could just load back your save state.
I could. We'll see. Secret? Looked like a secret. I walked through a box, right?
Yeah. Chances are likely. I remember talking to someone and they asked a question and I said all signs point to yes. They're like, why did you respond like a magic 8-ball? And I explained to them that I think it's funny if you don't know the answer to a question to respond like a magic 8-ball would. And you just kind of randomly choose the response you want. So things like chances are likely, probably yes, definitely, ask later.
Ask again later. Yay! Plus I got enough nuts in that level, I got us an extra life. The library? I thought I had to fight the rat. Oh, I did have to fight the rat.
What? That? I mean, like, I get that it's the rat. Why? What the deuce? Why does the rat look like that?
I'd like to know how much I have to hit the damn thing. That'd be great. Enough to die, apparently.
Well, it looks like it's only taking damage when you hit that foot that's facing forward.
Apparently it hurts his feet. I knocked a foot off. I'm getting killed by these stupid weights.
I don't think you're hitting him.
Ah, what the hell? Yay! Success. Bathroom. Right, the big bubble. Okay. Oh, electric eels. Wonderful.
Eels and piranhas are much larger than that.
Ride the big bubble, but don't touch them, because they kill you.
Well, that's not the big bubble.
Well, it was an interesting concept anyway. I bet the small bubbles pop you if they get to you. An indication of where I'm going would be great. Whoops, that wasn't what I wanted to press either. Yeah, I can't win them all.
Oh, you have an air meter.
There's the big bubble. Oop. Off I go.
To the right?
Ha! It does hurt you. I guess they would. Whee! Skillful dodge. Or lucky dodge. Either way. I like the music. Who has this many towel racks? Oh hell, I'm shooting firecracker. Like this many towel racks doesn't make any sense.
A lot of things in this game don't make sense.
Well, that's fair.
Like, what did the insects do to get mutated?
Well, I think the insects are normal, and I'm the one who got shrunk, right?
Well, yeah, but
That's
it
the
also
concept
said you're
behind
fighting mutated insects.
Well, the mutated rat, anyway. And the fire ants are definitely like fire elementals straight up out of D&D.
Oh, I get it. It's snap because there's a binder clip snapping.
Why did it take my marbles? How the hell am I supposed to get down there to the stuff?
Hold down and hit B.
No.
On the blue thing.
Oh, there we go.
Is there even anything down there?
Yeah, there's a bunch of crap down here. Extra life, basically. Well, not extra life, but, you know, points towards it.
I don't like the face that they gave the bee.
I mean, that's fair. I don't like... It's hard to tell what's foreground and background here. I also don't like that it automatically switches your weapon once you've gotten a new one. Oh, bullshit. I got robbed. Ah, forget it. Whoa!
I like that it shot staples out.
Agreed. That's fairly entertaining. What? I don't like that at all. I don't feel that that is fair. I could use some hearts. No. Go away. No, what? Here's a heart, and then it takes it away right away. Stupid game. I'm betting those hurt me. And why are the pink erasers flying? Well, I mean, that worked out, I guess. What do you think that is under me? Oh, they're pencils. That's nice.
I do like the choice of weaponry. Albeit they made them very large.
I think they did a good job on the background concept. Like, everything looks right, you know, like the pink eraser looks like a pink eraser, and the binders look like binders, and I think they did a good job on the art.
I think the design is scaled wrong, but I would agree.
Well,
but my point was, like, I like that it uses thumbtacks, nails, rubber bands.
right, the
that
weapon
stuff as
selection.
weapons, yeah.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Cha-cha. Bookshelf.
Do you want to play this more?
I don't know, what do you think? Since, you know, you haven't really played. Son of a... Staple remover is alive. Which is horse hockey, by the by. Staple removers don't live. Also, I can't go that way. Don't know where the hell I am going.
Can you climb that? No.
Apparently not.
Can you jump off of that? Like a bouncy thing? Yeah, no. I don't know why you would be able to, but worth a shot. Can you make it from the other books?
Like up to that?
Yeah.
Maybe, I guess. Ugh, apparently. Bogus.
Well, you have to hit the staple things from behind.
Piss off. I do like the fact, like you point out, when you jump on the stapler, it actually staples. It's kind of funny. Okay. Oh, I try to avoid him. I've played most of it. Take a turn. Just load it. So selects changes your weapon if you want to change your weapon. You're on a rubber band, I think, right now. There's stuff in the lamp for what it matters. Sorry, I didn't mean to get you to run backwards into the staple removers again. Be great if they gave you a little jetpack juice right there. I mean, look, it's not the worst platform we've played by far. I think it's certainly more playable than Lethal Weapon. And,
I agree, but we also didn't give Lethal Weapon multiple days.
well, no, I'm not arguing for the multiple day thing here. I'm just pointing out that we've definitely played worse platformers. Gods.
Yeah.
Gods not only controlled poorly, but it played poorly and it looked poor.
Yeah, at least this doesn't look bad.
Yeah, I mean, from the back of the box, I didn't give it much credit. But yeah, it doesn't look terrible, actually. So, good on it. Apparently, staple remover is a one-way thing. And they certainly put a lot of effort into different things. I mean, the art, like we said, is pretty decent. Hey, we got an extra life in there somehow. I would save it after you hit the bell. Might as well, we're doing pretty decent there. Shouldn't stay on top of the pencils though.
Huh?
I could have told you that was gonna happen. I could have, but I didn't. Run for it! Die, you bastards.
Leave me alone.
I'm gonna say there's another bell on the other side. Jetpack.
Gain so much speed.
Yeah, with the pack. Oh, extra life.
I mean, I don't really want to play this another day.
I mean, that's fair. I don't think it's... I mean, I think we've probably got the point of it. I don't think it needs another day of play. This is the last of, I think, our current set of 5 games, so I'll say that. So, coming up to a new set.
I ran away.
No, you didn't. You clearly didn't. Consistency, lad. hell was that? Did you reset it?
Maybe.
It's funny. Just don't save state. Oh, those little pink bastards. Those little pink dudes are the worst ones. Because they split into two. And then they regrow. The game could stand to throw some hearts at you a little more consistently, man. It really does not give you much in the way of life.
Turn around, Jesus Christ. Okay, if I had liked the game before, that right there would have ruined it. Like, you shouldn't press the turn around and it take ages for you to turn around, or even just not turn around at all.
Stop running into the pencil.
I'm not trying to. You know, the fact that you momentum into turning around.
Look, dude, just jetpack right now. There you go.
Leave me alone. There's so much more level.
Level's pretty long. Won't argue that. Yeah, I saw it coming. If you're gonna do anything, you just gotta jetpack it past those dudes. Just hit jetpack and, well, once you get past that bee. Ooh, nice. Kill the bee. And then just jetpack all the way. Why are you even trying to be like, preserve fuel? Just jetpack it.
Because if you hit the ceiling, I
Oh,
thought it
throws you
stopped
down.
you.
It probably does.
Yeah, it does. But not if you do that, I guess.
Alright, yeah, it's 9:48. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Visually, I mean, it's a little crude, but the art style is like decent. And
I don't dislike how it looks.
No, yeah, I don't either. What the hell was that? I don't dislike it at all. I think they put a lot of effort, clearly, into the level design as far as the art concept and everything's concerned. I like all the sprite work for the most part. The enemies are a little weird to me. Like, I don't understand why the fire ant is basically a fire elemental. I would have assumed it would have been an ant. What did you do? But otherwise, yeah, the weapon choice, like you brought up, is pretty neat. I like that. Everything looks good. The music's alright. I like the music and the sound for the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
If I have to make a complaint, it's in the gameplay sector. So, the levels are already getting obnoxiously long. Like, this level seems to have been going on forever. Yes?
Yeah.
And not that ruins the game.
There's nothing over here.
Well, what if you drop down? There's a lot of dudes down there.
Thumbtack.
There's a parachute.
That's the way I'm supposed to go.
Is it?
I can only assume it is.
Oh, yeah, there's a bell. Jesus. It's a lot of level. Hopefully there's just a thing. Oh my god. Dodge shit. Look out. How are you even supposed to dodge them? Yeah, gameplay falls. Levels are long. Or they're getting long. The control is not great. It's kind of loose. in so much as, I guess by loose, really the problem is the momentum thing. Like once you're moving, even without the jetpack, like you move. And it gets difficult to control yourself. Your hitbox seems a little screwy, as do the enemy hitboxes. The fact that your weapons like bounce around half of them seems interesting, but it's actually almost detrimental. Like, I would prefer it if you just gave me one type of weapon and maybe made its hitbox a little bigger. Like, because the nail you have to kind of be like head on if you're shooting straight. Shooting up isn't that hard, but shooting straight, a lot of it goes like over the bug, and that's kind of a pain in the nuts. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think it's the worst one we've played by any stretch. Your thoughts?
I will agree. I don't think it's the worst. I do really like the idea behind it. The design.
Yeah.
The music's alright. And the gameplay is definitely where it falls down. And I hate the momentum in it. Like, don't get me wrong, I like momentum-based games. I don't think there's anything wrong with momentum games. But, you know, you gain it so fast. And then when you turn around, it's not like you turn around and slide. That would make sense.
Yeah.
If you let go, you slide to a stop. And if you hold the button opposite of the direction you are going, you don't go to a stop any faster. You just go to a stop the same way.
Yeah.
And then, even if you're holding the other button to turn around, you still don't turn around when you come to a stop. You have to hit it again.
Blockland, which is to say, not Lego. Oh, but that is 100% a Lego tree.
Yeah. Oh, I do not enjoy it.
Again, not the worst game, but not the best game.
I don't know what they did with his hands and why they look like that.
Yeah, his sprite is a little weird.
Also, his hands are massive in the water.
Yeah, I don't know, I feel like they're average. That's a problem. It's very, and I said this earlier, it's kind of difficult to tell what is and isn't foreground and background, which makes it kind of hard to figure out what the hell you're doing.
Not even that, just what you can and can't jump through. Or on.
Yeah, we're back here, apparently. All that just for a little, like a heart. Ugh. So, yeah, I mean, definitely not deserving of, like, thumbs up, I don't think. It's not the worst thing we've played by any stretch. It is not the best. I think that part right there where I just fell through that fence, but earlier I was able to stand on one, that irritates me. Again, that's the background foreground thing. Yeah, I think I'm going thumbs down.
Yeah.
It's not bad, it's just they need to refine it a little more.
Well, I hate to break it to you, I don't think they're going to.
Well, right, but they needed to. Like, they needed to fix the physics a little bit, and probably the hitboxes need to be changed around. And then they needed to differentiate between foreground and background a little better. Because there are points where you jump on the foreground and the background at the same time, and it's real hard to keep track of exactly what the hell's going on there. So, that's it, guys. Thumbs down for Harley's Humongous Adventure. It may have been humongous, but not for us. Next week, oh God. Well, we got a couple decent ones next week, I think. So we got AeroBiz, which is a business simulator, I think by Koei, where you're in charge of an airplane company. We've got Pugsley Scavenger Hunt, which, if I recall, is the worst Addams Family game ever made. Sonic Blast Man. I can't remember if this is like a Final Fight type of game or if this is a Mega Man ripoff. I really don't remember.
It sounds like it'd be a Mega Man ripoff.
It does, but I think it's actually a brawler. Super Valis 4.
I've heard of Super Valis.
Have you?
I recognize the name at least.
What the hell is it?
I have no idea, but that name sounds familiar.
Fair enough. And then we got Tiny Toon Adventures. I'm going to do a movie night on that. There's a Tiny Toon Adventures movie, which is pretty funny. Well, I mean, it was funny when I was a kid, at least. It was a cartoon from the 90s. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I watched a lot. It was basically like the Looney Tunes kids version. Except it wasn't like the Looney Tunes were kids. It was different kids who were the Looney Tunes. So, like, instead of Bugs Bunny, you had Buster Bunny. But they went to school at Acme University to be taught how to be Looney Tunes. And Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck and Elmer Fudd were their teachers. It was interesting. Yeah, so that's a platformer, that I know.
Dave said summer vacation.
Is that what it was called, Dave? Was Summer Vacation? I just remember they did the part with... What the hell was it? Deliverance, that's what it was. Super Valis looks like it is a platformer of some kind, or an action game.
Have we played a Super Valis already?
I don't think so. Pretty sure we have not. But that's it, guys. 2 thumbs down for Harley's Humongous Adventure. We'll be back next week. I don't know what the hell we're going to be playing. We'll figure it out next week. Well, I guess next week, close enough. We'll be back on Wednesday night. See you guys later. Have a good one.
See you guys.